Florence Harding, a portrait of intrigue and influence. Florence Harding, often overshadowed by her husband, President Warren G. Harding, was a figure of considerable complexity and influence in her own right. Her life, marred by scandal and imbued with a unique resilience, offers a fascinating glimpse into the undercurrents of American politics in the early 20th century. Here are 10 captivating facts about her life, shedding light on both her controversial and noteworthy contributions to American history. Fact number 1. Turbulent Beginnings. Florence Harding, born Florence Mabel Kling in 1860, faced early life challenges, particularly with her strict father, Amos Kling. Her defiance led her to the Cincinnati Conservatory of Music, aiming for a concert pianist career, a dream clashing with her father's expectations. At 19, she eloped with Henry DeWolf, an act marking her rebellion but leading to a troubled marriage plagued by DeWolf's alcoholism and criminal endeavors. This period ended in divorce in 1886, leaving Florence to fend for herself and her child, showcasing her early resilience. Number 2. Redefining the First Lady role. Florence's marriage to Warren G. Harding in 1891 marked her significant departure from the traditional First Lady role. Actively involved in Harding's newspaper business, she later played a crucial role in his 1920 presidential campaign, employing innovative strategies and engaging directly with the electorate. Her visible and active participation was groundbreaking for the time, making her one of the first First Ladies to significantly impact her husband's election. Number 3. Fascination with the occult. Florence's interest in spiritualism and the occult was notable, often consulting psychic Madame Marcia, which influenced her decision-making. This embrace of spiritualism and astrology was controversial, particularly in the political sphere, reflecting the era's broader cultural interest but also drawing skepticism. Her unconventional beliefs added a layer of complexity to her persona, challenging the era's traditional boundaries of rationality and spirituality. Number 4. Teapot Dome Scandal. The Teapot Dome scandal is a significant blot on the Harding administration, involving Secretary of the Interior Albert B. Fall's illegal leasing of Navy petroleum reserves to private oil companies in the early 1920s. Fall received over $300,000 in bribes, leading to his 1929 conviction for accepting bribes, marking him as the first U.S. cabinet member to be imprisoned for office-related crimes. Although Florence Harding was not directly involved, her close association with the administration tainted her legacy with this scandal, showcasing the intersection of political power and corruption. Number 5. The Duchess of Politics. Florence Harding, known as the Duchess, was an unprecedented First Lady, deeply involved in her husband's political strategies and decisions. She advised President Harding on key matters, participated in meetings, and significantly influenced appointments and policies. Her active role in Harding's campaigns and governance broke new ground for the involvement of First Ladies in American politics, highlighting her as a pivotal figure in the Harding administration. Number 6. Personal scandals, tangled affairs. Florence Harding's personal life was clouded by scandal, notably due to allegations of her husband's affairs with Carrie Phillips and Nan Britton. Phillips, a close family friend, was rumored to have had a long-standing affair with President Harding, a situation that reportedly led to blackmail threats during his political career. This affair was substantiated by a series of letters and financial settlements made to maintain Phillips' silence. Nan Britton added to the scandalous legacy by publicly claiming an affair with Harding that resulted in a daughter. Elizabeth and Britton's book, The President's Daughter, published posthumously, detailed their secret relationship and financial arrangements made by Harding for her and their child. These personal controversies, especially the Phillips affair, posed significant threats to Harding's career and cast a shadow over Florence's image. Number 7. Advocacy for prison reform. Florence Harding's commitment to prison reform was a notable aspect of her broader social justice efforts. She not only advocated for improved conditions within the prison system but also took tangible steps by visiting various prisons to assess the situation firsthand. Florence's visits were not mere formalities, they were aimed at gaining a deep understanding of the living conditions and treatment of prisoners. She used her platform to push for significant reforms, emphasizing the humane treatment of inmates and the importance of rehabilitation over mere punishment. Her advocacy brought attention to issues such as overcrowding, inadequate healthcare, and the need for educational programs within prisons, contributing to a growing movement for reform in the United States. Number 8. Newspaper leadership and controversy. In her role at the Marion Star, Florence Harding was more than just the wife of the owner, she was a driving force behind the newspaper's operations. Her management style was characterized by a mix of strict discipline and a keen sense for business, which significantly contributed to the newspaper's success. However, her approach was not without controversy. Florence was known to discipline the newsboys publicly, a practice that instilled a mix of respect and fear among the young workers and the community. This aspect of her leadership highlighted her formidable personality and her willingness to break from traditional female roles of the time, adding a layer of complexity to her public image. Number 9. Advocacy for veterans. Florence Harding's dedication to veterans' welfare was deeply personal and reflected in her active involvement in their cause. Understanding the hardships faced by veterans, including her father and husband, she became a staunch advocate for their rights and well-being. Florence was instrumental in the establishment of veterans' hospitals, recognizing the urgent need for specialized care for those who had served. Her frequent visits to wounded soldiers and her advocacy for their treatment and rehabilitation underscored her genuine concern and commitment to their cause. Her efforts in this area not only provided immediate support to many veterans but also laid the groundwork for future advancements in veterans' healthcare and rights in the United States, enduring well beyond her time as First Lady. Number 10. Health struggles. Florence Harding's life was significantly marked by her health challenges, which included chronic kidney disease and heart conditions. These issues were not only a personal battle but also became a public concern, as they sometimes interfered with her responsibilities as First Lady. In 1905, Florence underwent surgery for nephritis, a serious kidney condition, which was a significant event, given the medical standards of the time. Her health problems required her to take frequent rest periods, affecting her public appearances and duties. Despite these obstacles, Florence's determination saw her playing an active role in the White House, supporting her husband's initiatives and maintaining her engagements as much as her health would allow, until Warren G. Harding's untimely death in 1923. Number 11. Support for women's rights. As First Lady, Florence Harding was a vocal advocate for women's rights, with a particular emphasis on the suffrage movement. Her support came at a pivotal time, just after the ratification of the 19th Amendment in 1920, which granted women the right to vote. Florence not only exercised her new right by voting in the 1920 election but also used her platform to encourage other women to do the same. Her advocacy extended beyond suffrage. She often addressed women's groups and supported various initiatives aimed at empowering women, reflecting her belief in the importance of women's roles in society and politics. Number 12. Mysteries surrounding President Harding's death. The sudden demise of President Warren G. Harding in 1923, attributed to a heart attack, ignited a flurry of speculation, with some sensational theories implicating Florence Harding. In the wake of Harding's presidency, marred by scandals and personal indiscretions, rumors emerged suggesting Florence might have poisoned him to safeguard their reputations. These rumors were exacerbated by Florence's refusal to allow an autopsy, which she insisted was in accordance with her husband's wishes, further fueling speculation about her potential involvement. The absence of a definitive medical examination left these theories in the realm of conjecture, entangling Florence in a complex narrative of conspiracy that continues to surround one of the most perplexing presidential deaths in American history.